Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm sorry. My name is Catherine Smith, and just thank you so much for tuning into this video. Today is day 9 of my series 29 Days of Soulfulness. And if you're just tuning in, 29 Days of Soulfulness is just 29 days until my 29th birthday, which I believe is about 21 days until my 29th birthday. And I just wanted to, invite you guys in and just welcome you for coming to my page and, to do something special with you guys. So today, on day 9, I'm going to be reading you guys another poem. And this poem is called it's called In Vain. It's not please, it's in vain. I just remember sitting on my couch one day and God just dropped it in my spirit, in vain, and I just went writing. I just went crazy, and it's just a way of me expressing myself. It's a way of me talking to God and him, like I said, releasing into the atmosphere and letting God know, hey, don't let my waiting go in vain. So I'm going to go ahead and read this to you guys, and then we'll talk more about it. So, Lord, please don't let my waiting go in vain. In a world where I feel so inadequate of your love, because I have a past and flaws that makes me feel not worthy enough for your love, please don't let my waiting go in vain. The nights of crying and praying, fasting and seeking, chasing after you to become a better equal, better yet, a better child. Lord, please don't let my waiting go in vain. The weight of being abstinent becomes lighter at times, but then weighs down like a ton of bricks at times. Please don't let my waiting go in vain. It's funny how after all my rebellious ways and a child later, I now know what the true meaning of keeping yourself really means and knowing your worth. And then I ask the question, Lord, can you please don't let my waiting go in vain? In a world where so many are programmed to be a bad, malicious, spiteful, and domineering woman, instead of a beautiful, virtuous, submissive queen who only commands respect from everyone she graces and demands respect from no one but herself. Lord, I ask, please don't let my waiting go in vain. All I hear is, be not weary in well-doing, because all things work together for the good of them who loves you. Lord, but all I ask is that you please don't let my waiting go in vain. I believe your word is true, because you are a man who should not lie. I know without a shadow of a doubt that I shall see the glory of the Lord. But please, please, don't let my waiting go in vain. Lord, please hear my heart's cry. I want to be close to you, only if I can touch the hem of your garment. I want to walk upright, knowing my battles are not mine. But if I place them at your feet, you will fight them for me. And whether win or lose, I will hold my head held high, because I allowed the all-seeing, knowing, most powerful and mighty one to get the victory. But all I ask is that you don't let my waiting go in vain. For God, you hold my hand, telling me to fear not, because you will help me. You have opened rivers in high places and fountains in the midst of valleys. You have made wilderness into a pool of water and made dry springs of water. You have planted in the wilderness the cedar, the shittah tree, and the myrrh, and the oil tree. You set in the desert a fir tree and pine tree and the box tree together, so that I may see and know and consider while understanding together that the hand of the Lord has done this. But Lord, I still ask that you please don't let my waiting go in vain. So that's it of the poem, In Vain. So like I was saying, I'm going to kind of give you where I was in this space in my head, because nowadays we have so many things that's deterring us to be the women that we truly are. Nowadays, we're able to just look on TV and say, you know what, that's who I'm going to be, and that's what I'm going to be. And nowadays, it's so prominent for us to think of ourselves as bad females. That's the trend now. Like, if I don't have this long weave going down my back, or if I don't have butt shots or hip shots, that I'm not worthy enough. And I just remember being fed up. I remember sitting on the couch and I was like, man, God, I've done a lot. Like, I've spent a lot of time with you. I've fasted, I've cried out to you, I've prayed a lot. I've worked on myself diligently, and I'm still working on myself diligently. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, man, please don't let all this stuff that I worked so hard for, please don't let it go in vain. Me sitting here waiting for you to open up doors for me, and waiting for you to send my husband, and waiting for my husband until I become intimate with him, because I am celibate. And I'm just sitting there like, God, please don't let none of this stuff that I'm doing become in vain. It was just something that I had to get right with myself, because I know that, God has the last say in everything. Like, he's not going to allow me to, or what it is that I'm doing, he's not going to allow it to go in vain. It's not going to go in vain. And I said let me see. And see, this part right here says, in a world where so many are programmed to be a bad, malicious, spiteful, and domineering woman instead of a beautiful, virtuous, submissive queen. That's what I was talking about. Like, we're being programmed. If you look, there's so much what I like to call ratchet TV. It's showing you how to be a very malicious woman. It's showing you how to be a very spiteful woman. It's not showing you to love who you are as a queen. It's not showing you that you have to love who you are. It's not allowing you to know that you are a queen. It's not showing you that. It's showing you how to go pull on her hair and how to do all this stuff. And this poem for me was just, like I said, when I write from my heart, and I just write what's in my heart at the moment. And I just, with everything that's going on around us, and even though I'm still a woman that's standing up for God, and a woman that has a child, and that's standing up, that has standards for herself, that set boundaries, you still get to a place to where you feel like, man, God, I've been waiting, and all this stuff that's going on around me, I just don't want to get to a place to where I get ahead of myself, and all this waiting that I've done, all this time that I put in, all this hard work that I put in, I don't want it to go in vain. I don't want it to go in vain, because I'm getting to a place to where I feel as though I'm tired, or I'm getting to a place to where I feel like I have to do what I see on TV, or do what I see everybody else doing, because I'm still sitting here waiting. But how they said, the race is not given to the swift, but to the one who endures it. Endure it, and watch God bless you. Watch how he blesses you, because he's not going to let your waiting go in vain. He's going to reward you openly for what you do in private. So continue to do what it is that you're doing. Continue to wait on God. Continue to wait for your husband. Continue to be abstinent. Continue to be celibate. Continue to do these things, and continue to allow God to move and to work in your life. And watch how he allows what it is that you're doing in private. Watch how he allows those things to bless you openly. Watch how he does it. And do not think that your waiting is going in vain, because it's not. He hears and he sees everything that it is you're going through. He knows it before you even get to it. Before you even say it to him, he already know it. So if you're struggling with something and you feel as though it's going to pull you back from where it is you are and where you're striving to go in God, and it's going to make your waiting go in vain, pray and ask God to help you with it. Pray and ask God to help you with it. I just pray that this will not allow you to stumble in your walk with God. It won't help you to stumble in your abstinency, your what it is, or getting caught up in what it is you see on TV. Because right now, what they display of women on TV is horrible. It's so horrible. And I just want you guys to know that you're a beautiful woman. You're a beautiful queen. Know that. And know that your waiting is not going to go in vain. It's not going to go in vain at all. Keep trusting and chasing after God. And like I said before, he's going to reward you openly for what it is you do privately. And the race is not given to the swift, but the one who endure it. Remember that. So like I said, I hope that this blesses you to continue into your walk with God, and to continue to stand tall in what it is you're believing in your faith. But before you guys leave, I need you to do me a huge favor. So go ahead and like this video and subscribe, and share it if God drops it in your spirit to share it. But I'll see you guys on my next video. Peace and blessings.